All right, so last little bit of gaming news we have today, and it's not really news, but just it was coming up again at GameCon 2011, so that's why I brought it up, and that is about the PlayStation Vita, the latest handheld from Sony. I wanted to get your take on that. I know you've seen it at E3 and you know, different websites has popped up lately, and it's going to be selling for $250. Some people have said the price tag sounds a little high, but then again, you know, you got to decide what you want. I mean, do you want high quality? Because if they went with a cheaper handheld, then you know, maybe the graphics wouldn't be as good or the performance wouldn't be as good, and then they would complain about that as well. So, you know, I don't know, but where do you stand on it?
Never been one for handheld. The newer ones are a lot nicer, but I'm looking at it. You know, it's got some nice features on it. It's got a touch screen on the front and some kind of touch pad on the back that games interact with. But yeah, $250 for a handheld is kind of steep, and I do agree with you. Maybe it's because, you know, they didn't want to take away from visuals, but there's got to be, you know, some kind of better balance than that. But overall, you know, they'll probably have a lot of good games for it. A lot of people, I'm sure, will purchase it. PSP wasn't the most popular, but it was a popular handheld.
Yeah. I've never been one big for handheld gaming either. I mean, I think the last time I seriously played a handheld, and it wasn't even serious, I didn't own one, but my friends had them, so I'd play it, was a Game Gear and the original Game Boy. Yeah, Nintendo is always, I mean, I was surprised to find, not only have they dominated this market, but it has been a huge percentage of their sales for a long, long time. Apparently the handheld market is wildly popular among a lot of people. They care a lot about it, and Nintendo has made a ton of money off it. Kind of like with the Game Gear, you know, Sony's going for the higher-end graphics, flashier approach. Will that translate to success versus, you know, you got like the, you know, Game Boy with 3DS? Yeah, I don't know. I like the promise that it shows. I mean, it's got better higher-end graphics. I mean, because one thing they had to do is give you better graphics than what you can get on the like an iPhone or a high-end, you know, Android phone. Because otherwise, it's like, what's the point? I've got it on my phone. They had to make it compelling enough to give you good enough graphics to make it worth it, and that's what they're trying to do. Will they succeed? I'm not sure. I'd be honest with you, I'm okay with the price point, because you look at what you pay for phones and everything, and if it's going to give you better graphics than that, so be it. The battery life needs to be good, but will I buy one? No. But, you know, it adds an extra wrinkle to the game market, and that's fine. Fine with me. We'll see. We'll see what the games are like. That's always the real test of a console of any kind. Alright, so that leads us to the end of our podcast. About an hour again. Once again, I thank you all sincerely if you've sat through all of this. I've thrown the Forge World in the background just to have, you know, something for you guys to look at. If you guys got something you'd rather see, let me know. We will happily oblige. Live commentary, we can do that. We'll probably suck horribly because we're talking while we're trying to play, but, you know, if that's what you guys want, we'll do it. And as always, we will end you with a little bit of a rhyme session. Illconsistency started off last week, so I'll kick it off this time. This one isn't a freestyle. It's something that came to me unbidden not long ago. I never wrote down my rhymes whenever I'd make them. I just constructed them in my head, and I would remember them. And, you know, I figured, oh, I got them forever. But eventually, over time, I would forget them. And I forgot this one, and it just came back to me all of a sudden. And so anyways, I'll share that with you guys. This was back in 2003 at the onset of the Iraq War. That was 8 years ago, so I guess I was 19 and angsty, and I didn't approve of the war, and I let it be known in this little rhyme. So here you go. All right, hey man, Don't you say the war was justified, cause that is just a lie designed to keep your mind bound inside George Bush's propaganda. I'ma push the Miranda to the left, cause we really have no rights. A nation led by the liberty of a lady who has no sight. The government's gonna do as they please, so why be polite? Let's skip the formalities and get to reality. We haven't had a real leader since Kennedy tragically got shot down by the CIA's assassins for not bowing down to what the Illuminati was asking. The Freemasons are laughing while you're partaking the actions. Damn, man. How dare you placid the feelings of some dastardly villain off as the whims of a nation that's impassively willing to drop bombs over Baghdad to kill babies for all, attacking Euphrates, man, it's the end of the world. Or at least that's what I read in the book of Revelation. So I'ma sit down and meditate and took the recommendation to get away from this place, out of this nation, off of this planet, and out of the matrix, and another constellation, just chilling in a spaceship, cause reality's too real and I just really can't face it. To come to grips with the fact our entire life's wasted in the constant pursuit of these government notes, when in reality it's just Illuminati's noose around our throats. Choke kept in line working a 9 to 5 in some cubicle. We weren't born for that shit. This entire world and its beautiful suitable views is 2.5 kids in the picket fence. That's blasphemy. It's making me start to feel like John Wilkes Booth in a balcony, aiming to make dead presidents. We spend billions on Iraq, we get our own unfortunate residents, like little babies trapped in Katrina just trying to get saved. God help America, land of the thieves and home of the slaves.
I remember that.
I was mad, but I made
We're
that.
mad. Here it is in the morning. I was mad just then.
It was like I was channeling myself
Prove
as
yourself.
myself, as Burt Reynolds. Alright, sir. Spit something.
Alright, I'm just going up top of the head this week. Hey.
Side mountain.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yo. I sit back, rip mics till they come in rips with the palm, and I grip this shit tight. Once again, the device is the mic, and I recite poetry verses, and y'all know I might get the curse quick. I fall off, but back on top, and you know I'm coming raw off, so let me haul off and just say some words, verbs, adjectives, and nouns. Yo, you know I'm pro now. How you gonna fucking say that you don't know? I don't know, but I'm flipping up the flow, so let me get simplistic. And I sit back and I'm already falling off again, so y'all motherfuckers just take a walk, and then I just sit back and wait for the rhymes to come to the mind. I know that it shines in time, so you see me on the light and stage. I mean, you see me in the fucking light on stage, so what I need to do is build my rage up and put it in the cup till it made its place, and y'all fuckers all see the nameless face. It's Mr. Michael Coombs, yo, without a trace. He vanishes, dismantles the shit, throws the words in the clip, puts the fucking verb in the chamber, then click. You hear the hammer bang on the back. Shit. I fell off again.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I stole your ride. Hope you're cool with that. Dropped it in the ocean. For the sake of the environment.
I'm kidding.
Alright, guys. Thank you for tuning in, as always. And let us know what you thought. Like, subscribe, comment. And we will be back with a third episode soon. Alright, take it easy.